Hey everyone! Welcome back to another exciting episode of our culinary journey. Today, we're going on a food adventure to Paraguay to make Sopa Paraguaya, a dish that's as unique as its name. It's a really cool dish that combines the heartiness of cornbread with the richness of cheese. The name means Paraguayan soup, but it's not a soup at all. It's actually a solid, savory treat. It's more like a savory cornbread packed with flavors that will surprise your taste buds. It's kind of a funny mix-up, right? The name might confuse you, but the taste will win you over. But that's what makes it so special. It's a dish with a story and a twist. Imagine a warm, cheesy cornbread. That's Sopa Paraguaya. It's comfort food at its best. It's super filling and tastes amazing. Each bite is a delightful mix of textures and flavors. We'll use fresh corn, creamy cheese, and some onion to make it savory and a little sweet. These ingredients come together to create something truly special. Get your aprons on because we're going to South America. This is where the magic happens. This recipe is perfect for sharing with everyone. It's a dish that brings people together. Let's get our ingredients and start cooking. You're going to love making and eating Sopa Paraguaya. Before we start, let's get everything we need. Having all your ingredients and tools ready before you begin cooking is crucial. It not only makes the process smoother, but also ensures you don't miss any steps. We're using simple, fresh ingredients. First, the star corn. Fresh corn is essential for that authentic taste. Make sure to pick the freshest corn you can find. We'll blend some and use the rest for texture. Blending the corn gives a smooth base, while the whole kernels add a delightful crunch. Next, cheese. We need creamy and sharp cheese. The combination of these cheeses will give our dish a rich and complex flavor. Cottage cheese makes it creamy, and cheddar or Parmesan adds flavor. The creaminess of the cottage cheese balances the sharpness of the cheddar or Parmesan perfectly. We'll also use onions for a little sweetness. Sautéing the onions brings out their natural sweetness and adds depth to the dish. And of course, eggs, milk, and butter, just like regular cornbread. These ingredients help bind everything together and add richness to the final product. Now let's get set up. Having a clean and organized workspace is key to efficient cooking. Get a big bowl, a baking dish, and your blender. These are the essential tools you'll need to bring everything together. Turn your oven on to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or 175 degrees Celsius. Preheating the oven ensures that your dish cooks evenly. Having everything ready makes cooking much easier and more fun. When everything is in its place, you can focus on the joy of cooking. Remember, being organized is important in the kitchen. A tidy workspace not only looks good but also helps you stay focused and efficient. Here's the fun part, layering. First, put some melted butter in your baking dish. This makes a nice, crispy outside. Now blend the corn until it's smooth. This makes the Sopa Paraguaya soft and sweet. While the oven heats up, let's cook the onions. Slice them thinly and cook them in a pan with some olive oil until they're soft and a little golden. They'll smell so good. Now in the big bowl, mix the corn, cottage cheese, shredded cheese, eggs, and milk. Mix it all up. See how thick and creamy it is? Perfect. Now gently mix in the cooked onions. Almost time to bake. Now carefully pour everything into the baking dish and spread it out evenly. Make sure to get every corner so that it bakes uniformly. This step is crucial for achieving that perfect texture we all love in a well-baked cornbread. Here's a tip: sprinkle some extra cornmeal on top. This not only adds a delightful crunch but also gives the cornbread a rustic, homemade feel. The cornmeal will toast up beautifully in the oven, adding an extra layer of flavor. This makes it extra crunchy. The contrast between the soft, moist interior and the crunchy top is what makes this cornbread so special. It's these little touches that elevate a simple dish to something extraordinary. Put it in the oven and bake for about an hour. Keep an eye on it as it bakes, as oven temperatures can vary. The aroma that fills your kitchen will be your first hint that it's almost ready. Your kitchen will smell amazing. The scent of baking cornbread, mingled with the cheese and onions, creates an inviting atmosphere. It's the kind of smell that makes everyone in the house come to the kitchen to see what's cooking. It's a mix of sweet cornbread, cheese, and onions. This combination gives it a unique flavor profile that's both savory and slightly sweet. The cheese melts into the batter, creating pockets of gooey goodness, while the onions add a subtle bite. You'll know it's ready when the top is golden brown and the middle isn't jiggly. A perfectly baked cornbread should have a firm top that gives way to a soft, moist interior. The golden color is a sign that the sugars in the batter have caramelized, adding depth to the flavor. Stick a toothpick in the middle. This is a classic test to ensure it's fully baked. If the toothpick comes out clean, without any batter sticking to it, you know it's done. If it comes out clean, it's done. Let it cool for a few minutes before slicing. This allows the cornbread to set and makes it easier to cut into neat pieces. While it bakes, you can make side dishes. This is a great time to prepare a fresh salad, some roasted vegetables, or even a hearty meat dish. The cornbread pairs well with a variety of flavors, making it a versatile addition to any meal. Sopa Paraguaya is great with meat, chili, or even a salad. The richness of the cornbread complements the savory notes of meat and chili, while its sweetness balances out the freshness of a salad. But it's so yummy, you can eat it by itself too. A slice of this cornbread, warm from the oven, is a treat on its own. Enjoy it with a pat of butter or a drizzle of honey for an extra touch of indulgence. Take the Sopa Paraguaya out of the oven and let it cool a little before cutting it. See that beautiful golden crust and that amazing smell. When it's cool enough, cut it into squares. Serve it warm and watch everyone enjoy it. The outside is a little crispy, and the inside is soft and cheesy. The sweet corn and the cheese taste great together, and the onions add extra flavor. Sopa Paraguaya is a classic Paraguayan dish. Simple, tasty, and perfect